Hi, I'm Lisa.
And I'm Serena.
And we are with Running Ever After. Now keep watching because...
Have all the races gone crazy?
Hi everyone. This week we're going to start with some sad news. Unfortunately, over Princess Weekend, Jeff Galloway did pass away. This has come as quite a surprise to his family and friends and of course the whole running community. Now we just want to send all of our condolences to his family, and Jeff, you will be missed by the whole running community.
On to some more exciting news. The springtime surprise course maps have just been released and there have been a few changes. Now 5K, same as normal, that basically never changes. The 10K, if you ran the springtime surprise last year, it is different, but if you've run any of the races since then, it is going to be that updated 10K course map where you're going the other direction essentially. Now as for the 10 miler, this one also has some changes. This is the first time we're seeing this since the 10 miler is the only one of its kind, at least for Disney. So first off, we have what's happening in Hollywood. That is pretty early on into the race. Normally, when you go in through the entrance, you run through Galaxy's Edge, through the Toy Story area, and around where the Little Mermaid show is before heading down towards Tower of Terror. This time is going to be a little bit of a detour. Instead of going left towards Little Mermaid, you're turning right down Pixar Plaza where the Edna Mode meet and greet is, and you will be going around the building that houses the Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway instead, before then heading down to Tower of Terror. And then the second part is in Epcot. Normally you run around the outside in the back lot area before then cutting across the park. This time you're going to be running inside the park down the World Nature Pavilion, running around the Spaceship Earth, which is always fun, and then exiting in the normal area. So those are a few changes, but they should be fun, seeing a little bit of some different parts of the park than normal.
Absolutely. Now, on to some, crazy news. Have all of the races gone crazy? We have 2 races to share with you about, unexpected endings. Let's start with the Women's Championship race. Yes, that's right, the Women's Half Marathon Championship had everything go wrong that probably could go wrong. We have the top 3 winners who all went off course. That's right, they followed the motorcade, which went the wrong direction starting at mile 12. So they did course correct and come back and meet everybody, but unfortunately the person we thought was going to finish first actually ended up only finishing 9th. Now, it has been a couple of days, and so a few things have been sorted out since. So they are officially giving the title to the person who did cross the finish line first, but they have decided that the prize money will actually go twice. First to the people who crossed the finish line first, second, and third, and also to the people who did have that course correction, who did look like they should have finished first, second, and third. Now, it wasn't just for the Women's Championship though. It actually was also for who was going to represent Team USA for the up and coming Summer Olympics. Now, nothing has been decided. I don't know if they're gonna run another race, if they're gonna go with the people who did officially finish first, or maybe give it to the 3 people who looked like they should have given it first. So as soon as we have that information, we will share that with you.
Speaking of runners who should have gotten first and didn't, the LA Marathon just happened a couple days ago, and there were a couple different things about it. First off, they started handing medals out at mile 18. This is supposed to be due to weather circumstances, but it's a marathon. You're running for 26 miles. Why hand it out at mile 18? That's definitely a bit of a controversy right there. But second of all is actually what's going to have happened only 100 meters from the finish line when the person in first place got cut off by a fan who was running across him, which then caused him to follow a motorcycle that was going just off course. There was a barricade in between the two, so he had to go around that in order to get to the finish line, but because of that 2-second delay, it meant that the person behind him technically crossed the finish line first with like 0.1 seconds to spare. Like they were so close. They technically had the same time because of this. The other guy just finished first. So it's another weird controversy that has recently sparked up.
So far, there hasn't been any complaints filed for the LA Marathon, but if we do hear anything, we will let you know. And finally, that brings us to our last bit of news. This coming week, sign-ups for the Disney World Marathon weekend start. So if you are in club, you have already had a chance to sign up. And if you're not, well, you're gonna be like us and we're gonna sign up on Tuesday.
I'm curious to see what Mischief Donald's getting up to. They seem to have teased a couple interesting things. So there is that.
It looks like he is gonna show up in every single race. So we're hoping to run every single race and we'll share that information with you. Now, like and subscribe, and as always, I'm Lisa.
And I'm Serena.
And we are with Running Ever After.